Can anyone answer what this object is? Anyone? Anyone at all? Oh, for Christ's sake, I'm talking to you out there in the audience. No? Alrighty then. Perhaps if you weren't always sitting there, with your eyes affixed on those little illuminated tablets that fit conveniently inside your pockets, you would recognize, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a tree. But you see, that's the thing about humans, isn't it? Sure, they live vibrantly within their environment, fulfilling each of the precious moments that life gives them. But their only setback is they get a little distracted. Take, for example, this human here. We see him in his natural habitat, performing an almost ritualistic pastime. You can almost see the cool-headed assurance of a graceful creature at rest. Suddenly, the ritual is broken by the appearance of an outside threat. Watch as he scrambles to eliminate the problem. We will see him go through many different phases. First, determination. Then, denial, speeding fastly towards panic. Next, he reaches acceptance. But there's one final phase remaining on the cycle of emotions. Let's check back in a while later. As expected, he has reached the final phase. Defeat. Utterly fascinating the human species is. I wonder if we'll ever understand them. Most experts agree that humans are creatures of habit. They, like all noble beasts, possess a routine built around their survival. To them, comfort is king. Though many contemporary scholars currently studying humans assert that humans have become so assimilated to their surroundings that they cannot possibly survive outside of their own, others argue, at the same time, that the most innate complex quality built within the human psyche is their ability to adapt. Professor Helmut von Haberdascher of the Cultural Zoology Department at Taxidermy Tech asserts that humans are not the blind, bumbling creatures that so many scholars believe them to be. This film crew was fortunate enough to capture an interview with a distinguished professor over the phone. Yes, Professor, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm so glad we were able to get through to you and hear your latest thoughts on what you call interspatial improvisational adaptation of the human species. I was wondering if you could tell us exactly what you meant by that.
Yeah, of course. The first thing we must understand about the human is that they have an innate quality that allows them to adapt to any situation. This is because of their constant search for the meaning within their lives. Their purpose, if you will. And that purpose is
So as the good professor invited us to do, we will perform a small experiment in which we will take 3 specimens of the human species, take them outside of their comfort zone, and place them in a foreign habitat. Let's introduce our test subjects. Test subject A is a female and approximately 20 years old. As you can see here, she is agile, always focused, and ready for anything. Test subject B is also a female, 24 years old, intelligent, and adept at problem solving. Finally, we have test subject C, a male at approximately 21 years of age. He is the picture of health and his hygiene is impeccable. Now that we've met our test subjects, we shall put them to the test. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh dear. Well, it looks like Subject A is adapting well, even though I doubt she knows where she is. But on the other hand, Subject B and Subject C seem to be in shock at the situation. What graceful creatures they are. Watch as he tries to get her attention. Looks like it's a negative response. Believe it or not, he's going to try to resuscitate her. Interesting. Almost miraculously, Subject B suddenly awakens. A crisis brilliantly resolved. But as is the rule in nature, one can never be too safe from other wild beasts competing for food in the untamed wilderness. This is remarkable. It seems as though Subject A has just become aware of her surroundings. Perhaps I spoke too soon. We found Subject C a short while later, still searching for the way back to his original habitat. Worn out from the trials of the day, he stopped to take a short, calm, and peaceful rest by a tree. In all seriousness, with these digital distractions that plague our senses, it is sometimes easy to miss the bright and colourful world that exists just above our eye line. This world is a precious gift that should not be taken for granted. If we continue to mindlessly follow this path, we might lose all of it in the end. Perhaps through taking a different direction, we can preserve and secure the eternal exploration of this vast world we call